Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Endless Legend, where I'm messing about and making quite a few lovely mistakes by the looks of things. Let's see now if our bathysphere thingy will survive a turn. I don't think so. The roaming army here is probably gonna go and kill it. Or it's gonna kill my Skyfin, which is even worse. Or they're not gonna do anything. Hey! Okay, fair enough. Flee! Okay, there are probably more hostilities here. You need to get back on shore if you can. Yeah, there are some sunken things to discover here, but I don't think I want to be out at sea with all these hostile critters. Sign contract. They want to close borders. Fair enough. Oh! He's been being invaded. We might get new neighbors soon. So are you truly at war then? Leery, mildly jealous. Fair enough. As long as they don't attack me, I don't really care. And apparently he's very much in a war already. Where's the city in this sector? It's up there, isn't it? Yeah. That's your expansion city, I think, so. Oh, more demons. I don't really want to fight anyone, but I might have to. I'm gonna go up here, I think. We need to make sure that the Skyfin arrives safely. And now we have the ability to force a shift, so we can do that. 11 turns now, we have enough gold, and actually not quite yet. Next turn we should have enough gold to buy buildings if need be. Let's go have a look at our progress. Have we increased our ranking? 2 of 8, so there's one guy ahead of us now. Okay, we just might get the megapole after all. There's only one dude ahead of us. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the elves, if they are on the map, because they are super builders. They're terrifying. A glimpse of a new era, thanks to the scientific progress of another empire, god dang it. New legendary buildings and deeds are available and ready to complete. But you must be fast, only one empire will be able to achieve each one of them and receive the blessings. Okay, so fair enough. Someone propelled into facility field. Okay, so the ocean facilities are uncovered over time as you discover the resource deposits. Okay. Population of evergreen grew. Shift you over, there you go. Ten turns. Gotta keep going. And you decided to go there and block me, you bastard. Shouldn't be a problem though. The Skyfin should be here. I don't think you can attack into that territory. And they should be close enough to that they will reinforce each other, I think. Yeah, we'll leave them like this. We'll see if we can get through. Yeah, and the bathysphere. I completely forgot that thing. So how do I control oceans then? Because there clearly are resources in the oceans. So there must be a way to like control them. Or is that only for the ocean faction? I wonder. Common bathysphere, you can make it. I believe in you. There we go. The city is almost happy now, but that's only because we're using so many boosters. Still. Apprentice registry +1 per exploitation. That's a fair few production points. Didn't you build one there? You built in the other direction. Oh, okay. So you still don't have the exploitation thing. Okay, so that's during winter. Plus 10% science, that's rather nice. I need something cheap. +1 population on city per pacified village. I'm still so uncertain on how this actually works. So in Oasis that should be +3. But, Okay, that's +7 industry. And that's +10 during winter. We're gonna build the canal system and the iceworks. See how that goes. I need to increase production before I try to expand and try to boost up the center square here for the happiness thing. I kind of want to, but I don't know. It's also a bit of a mistake doing this, which I'm doing here. Spreading out in multiple directions. It is better to, like, dense up the city, so to speak. And get the inner sections leveled up first. Still, yeah, that was you. You grew 1 extra pop. It's gonna go into... I'm actually starting to feel this science thing here. So, since someone else unlocked the next era, that means they have 8 techs here. Have we caught up to the other guy? Yes, we have. Okay, so now we're ahead. We're gonna get the wonder. Someone else are definitely killing people. Nobody has made any roads. Fair enough. What's the next era? Be the first to produce an amount of 4,000 dust. Oh, so we need to have 4,000 dust. Okay, fair enough. We'll keep saving up. Strategic resource 50 of adamantium. Not that great, maybe. Leader of leaders. To have at least 30 units. Yeah. Large army, in other words. And... that one's rather tasty, but the production cost is severe, and it also requires resources we do not have. At least I think we don't have them. That's right, we can't even see them yet, can we? Because I don't have the text for them yet. It's over here somewheres. Where the bugger all is it? No, this is just these things. I'm curious now. There has to be somewheres in this mess something that reveals. There we go. Okay. So I need this in order to even see those resources, I think. Still, 25 per level of institute, fair enough. It is interesting. An interesting construction thingy. We'll see. Maybe we'll build it. But we are going to go over here and parlay. Because that's what the mission went out on. There we go. Repair the influence. There we go. Skill takes time. Okay, wait 2 turns for the repair. Reward the bathysphere. And control of the fortress. Oh! Okay, so we attack these fortresses and then gain control of the sea zones. But does that count as expansion? Because if it does, then we're kind of in trouble. Not just kind of, actually. We're really in trouble if that's the case. Like this way, please. It is... Wait. Oh, it's the other village now that wants the visitation. Okay, we'll head that way then. Search these ruins, pick up a bit more dust. You have to keep flying, my friend. Dang it. He might attack the flyer now. Oh, we shall see. What's the worst that could happen? I'm gonna keep building this though. I want to make darn sure I get it. Even though the city isn't growing and everything's just crappy in Pearl Town at the moment. Move, 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 move! Before he does. Yes, run away. Okay, and now you have to shift. Because they wanted a dark form. And parlay. There we go. And we got Pilgrims of the End. +1 influence per collected pearl cluster on Empire. Ooh. That's rather nice. And 10 pearls. So now we get extra influence every time we gather pearls. Cool. And the quest continues. These places exist, and did so long before the profaners came to defile them. To time of need, they will still be places of hope and power. I believe that we now have the strength to do this, to find the old places where our ancestors and Greyspire lived and prayed. If we can bring our people there, we can reclaim the ancient places that meant so much to us. And that were such targets of savagery for the profaners and their war ghouls. It is possible. It must be possible. The epistle says that once before we saved her, and I will not be remembered as the one who failed when we know that the incredible act, however difficult, is possible. Okay, to undo the ancient damage to Mother Auriga, we must find and use our ancient powers to heal her. We must bring the people to the places where our knowledge and our power lay so many years ago. Make sure you have reached 10 population in at least one of your cities. Okay. Ooh. Interesting, because that's actually kind of a challenge for our species, isn't it? We are not gonna go anywhere else. I think we're gonna try to head back home. So I'll do like something like this. If he attacks us, that's fine. Because now we're kind of combined. I want to bring my forces home, I think. We still have some pearl deposits to discover here. And now we have a reason to just pile on the gold. So I'm going to do that instead of spending it. Population of 10. Question now, does it count outlying villages? If it doesn't, we're at 6, that's our best. If it does count, we're at 8 there. And 7 here. So shift you over from gold to food. Oh, so our neighbor was actually the weakest one, apparently. At least when he lost the city. And these are only the empires we met. Ah. So there are still some empires out there, and I kind of wish I was further ahead on the quest there. We're on step 3 and they're on step 4 already. Ay. Me no likey. Well, we shall see how this goes. I'm gonna keep trying. But again, I'm not a stellar player of this thing, so... Central market, excellent. Now, okay. Right, I completely forgot the bathysphere. Fair enough. Control of the fortress. There is joy, celebration, and in fact quite a bit of singing once the repairs are completed. You are both bothered, other than the fact you're not bothered, other than the fact that the new redone craft seem to be infested with beetles. And yeah, that's fair enough. He's gonna attack me. Let's fight. The terrain here absolutely sucks. Wait. Oh, there you are. Starting to wonder. Seeker there, seeker there. You're gonna have to move there, I think. Let that be words. Let that be the deployment, and you are also going to attack that guy. Come on, kill him! Charge, smash. At least our hero is doing a fine job. And it doesn't look like these guys are going to attack my hero, which is kind of what I feared. Oh, he managed to defend on us at roll 17 roll. That's pretty good. Yeah. Continue this. Roll. Successful attack. Again, a successful attack. You roll the block. Excellent. An attack. That's one dead. They can only retaliate once unless they have some kind of feature for it, I think. So only the first strike really hurts. Successful attack, and he should die there. Pesky demons. Yeah, I think we're just gonna bring our army back home and see if we can strengthen it somewhat. Then we're gonna start pacifying all the villages nearby. There are still quite a few hostile ones. I also want to pick up more pearls, but Construction complete. That was the central market in Riverbend. So now this city should be reasonably happy. Or at least content. What's our resource count? 25? Okay, that's fair enough. Though our research is so poor, I kind of want to get that going. A bit expensive, these things, but I need them. Need to grow. The dust dredge. Right, you are on a river, aren't you? Guess I want that before the food storage. Yeah, okay. Something like this. Build things. These are the cheap structures. And right, now we have the bathysphere as well. Oh, it's this fortress we gain control of. Okay, which is a glass steel factory. Does that count towards expansion happiness or unhappiness? Still 75. So they shouldn't be unhappy. Okay, so how strong is this darn thing now that we've restored it? 84, 84. What does submersion mean? Is it invisible or something? Ah. Why can't I get a notification of... I want to look at the tooltip. Come on. You have a tooltip. Why can't I see it? Can I see that in the army view? That's unit designs. That's the bathysphere. Arg! Come on! I'm not looking at equipment. I just want to see what submersion actually means. Capacities. Naval unit, submersive, and stun. Yeah, that's great. But what does that actually mean? And why... there must be some way for me to, like, see that without actually entering combat. Grumble! By comparison, we have these things up here. They're kind of wounded. Why are they wounded? I don't know. Regardless, we're gonna send a submarine back here. We're gonna maybe deal with these guys before he attacks my fortress, because the fortress is defenseless. Right? We'll see what happens there. I'm feeling bad things are gonna happen. Again, the whole naval combat thing here is completely new to me, so I have no idea how it actually works. He's definitely moving towards our fortress there, and the attacks, and all your troops have been destroyed. Defeat. Yeah, that was expected pretty much. I'm just curious, am I invisible since it's called submersible? Or submersion? I have no idea. And if I am, that's great, because then we can just, like, dart around and pick up things up. Pick goodies up. You're still kind of wounded. I am gonna keep going up here, I think. More of these pesky demons. Ah. Must rid the world of demons. And we shall. But not this time. I think we'll have to do that some other time. It is time for a break. Just want to verify that I'm still leading this. Yeah, rank 1 of 8. That is great. Okay, yeah, time for a break. Thank you for watching.